everybody, it's Tara, and how are you doing this fine evening? As you know, I am the Funkaholic, and it's one of those days I have to step back from being the Funkaholic and say something from the heart, although pretty much everything I say is from my heart. It certainly doesn't come from my brain. But what I would like to say is this is really hard. So this week, we've lost two people in the entertainment world. One person, Kate Slade, was an amazing designer. Although she was 55, anybody, any age would be happy to wear her accessories and, of course, the clothes that she designed, if you could afford them, which most of us could not. She decided to take her own life. I believe she hung herself. She hung herself. Today we wake up, having maybe gotten over a bit of Kate, to find out that Anthony Bourdain, who is a world-class chef and of course has had a TV show for years about being a chef and traveling to different countries and tasting the cuisine from each area. It was an interesting show. It's not one I watched a lot. I have very American tastes, which means I want a burger and not beef stroganoff with white wine or whatever, whatever it is. But Anthony kind of hit close to home. His girlfriend, Asia Argento, is one of my favorite actresses. She was in the original Suspiria, directed by her father, who was Dario Argento. And she is beyond, as she put it in her Twitter, her Twitter post about what happened, is that she's beyond devastated. If anybody out there is depressed, obviously you need help. There is a large, and I didn't look up the percentage, there's a large percentage of people with depression that lasts more than just, a little while. Someone with a depression that needs to be treated with antidepressants, there's a good percentage of those people that attempt or succeed suicide. And I want everybody to ask themselves, who do you want to find your body when you're hanging from your bedpost or from whatever doorknob you decided, because Anthony Bourdain hung himself also, and his friend, who he's worked for a long time, found him because I guess he didn't show up for work, didn't answer his phone. Something was wrong. So they went to his hotel room and he found his friend hanging and dead and all over. Just think about that. If you're thinking about anything along these lines, it's not the way to go. It is so amazingly selfish that you would want to step out of the world, but your body's still here and someone you love will probably find it. So, on that completely down note, I will put a hotline, a suicide hotline number below. They're all over the TV, all over the internet. Use them. These people are trained to talk to you. They're not going to call the cops on you. They're not going to do anything except talk to you to try to get you to see reason. Sometimes it's hard to see reason. And you know, I've been in that place once in my life where I was seriously in that place. I called my son because I wanted to tell him who I wanted to have my stuff. I was not medicated. We had moved. We'd been here about a month, and I didn't have a doctor. I called my doctor in Las Vegas. He wouldn't prescribe anything because I was out of state. And I had no way to go to see a doctor. So I thought, okay, I will just wait it out, get an appointment, and it'll be fine. Except it wasn't fine at all. So I called my son. I told him this is between he and that I didn't want him to tell, especially my oldest daughter, because I just was afraid of the disappointment that I would hear. And I told him I want so-and-so and I want so-and-so and that I loved him very much. He asked me, what are you going to do? And for some reason, I had this plan. I already had a plan, all thought out. Really stupid plan, but at the time, it was going to do the trick. There is a lake right across the little tiny road right there. You just have to walk down, and there's a lake right there. I can't swim, so I was going to literally jump in a lake. Well, my son, and I was so mad at him, called both my daughters, and they both called here, and my oldest daughter immediately just said, let me talk to Bill. So they talked, and he took me to the emergency room, where actually he didn't take me to the emergency room. Yeah, was it the, oh, yes, he did. He took me to the emergency room where I cried and sobbed and cried, and they wouldn't see me. They sent me all the way across the parking lot and to the walk-in clinic. The people there were so mad that they didn't treat me, that I guess something was said about it to them in no uncertain terms. But the doctor there did prescribe some pills, and in Oregon, thank God, they have a card. It's a low-cost prescription card, and anybody can get it. You just ask for it, and it's handed to you. And it cut down on the price of the drugs I really needed, and it took, I don't know what, 2 days to kick in. But for those 2 days, I sat and thought, where would I be right now? Where would my kids be? Would they be together? Would Bill be with them? You think of stuff like that, at least I do. So I know this is long. I'm sorry that I have to tell you. Just don't do it. Don't. If you think about it, everybody at one time or another may think about it, I guess. I don't know. But don't do it. Because it's not just you, it hurts at all. And that being said, on to brighter and better things, because I know all of you are going to be okay. Because I just said so. So we have a contest going on. It's not a contest at all. It is a giveaway. What am I giving away this time? Did you notice, like, somebody attacked me in my sleep? And apparently didn't know when to stop with my makeup. So yeah, that's it's my favorite saying. It is what it is. Anyways, friends and neighbors, And my little Funkaholics that I love so much. Yes, I am having a contest. The prizes are a 6-inch armored Titan from Titan. Huh? No. It's from the Titan. There's an anime and there's a movie. Watch the movie. These Titan things are so big and so scary. I was like, ah! What is that? And they smile while they eat ya. And they just go like this and they can eat you. There's also a little pack with 2 collectible helmets from some Star Wars guys that fly. There is a Hades Hot Topic exclusive glow in the dark. I thought I had 5 things. What else do I have? 1, 2, 3. Go see. Go see. That back one, no. Ah, a Deadpool as Bob Ross. Is it 4 things? I thought I had 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that one's not 5. No. Okay, that's it. You know how you can really know for sure is yesterday's video where I announced the drawing. Everything will be there, how you enter and everything. But I will tell you how to enter. And I want to thank, if people are sharing my videos, I so appreciate that. Thumbs up, sharing the videos, and subscribing. I ended up getting like 10, was it 10? Like 10 new people. And that's a big step up. So I have like 182 subscribers or something like that. And I really, 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 really want to start kicking off that. It's my chiming clock. I love it, but it just won't shut up. Oh, and that's my mom. Good on mom. So, I touched on it yesterday that I thought the smaller channels, and I mean somebody who has 2,000 whatchamacallit, subscribers may still consider themselves a smaller channel when you look at somebody with thousands or hundreds of thousands or millions, and there's those channels out there. Most of those channels are in the more, how do you say it? They're in the more popular categories, pranks and beauty gurus and people who do urban exploring. Oh gosh, I want to go urban exploring, but I like it better on YouTube because I don't actually have to go inside some god-awful building where there's ghosts and real live things to get you. I'm not going there. Thank you, though. So, yeah, I love stuff like that, but, you know. But anyways, I'm thinking about having a push for smaller channels, and I know there's being a push right now, and unfortunately they're doing larger channels to get larger, and that's fine. Absolutely fine. I have no problem with that at all, but I think we could do a similar thing, and I'm not beyond copying what somebody does at all. I'm not beyond it. I just want this to work for everybody. To me, Funkos are important. They're like my life right now. They're not like my life. I have so much more in my life. I have my videos, my husband, my cat, our squirrels that got into the biggest fight I have ever heard in my life today. I actually ran down the hall to open the door to make sure one hadn't killed the other one. And I happened to glass down. We've got this big jar, and it hooks into this wooden thing. And the squirrel can go in this little hole in the wooden thing and go into the jar and grab a peanut. Well, apparently the big scrap was over a peanut. And I'll be damned if that little squirrel wasn't sitting there holding his peanut, looking up at us, thinking we didn't see him. And I almost didn't. I was kind of surprised when I looked down and saw him. What are you doing? And he squeaked and went up the... I think he planned on sitting there and eating all the... He must have been the winner in the fight. And he was going to sit there and eat all the peanuts. And you know what? I could take you out there right now, except it's raining. And there wouldn't be a peanut left anywhere. But you know what there is? Shells all over the place. Peanut shells. Because one of them takes a peanut and eats it, and then takes another one and goes down into the garden and digs and puts the peanut in there and pats it down and leaves and starts over. But you know what I want? I want you to know that if you have when they do this, and if you have, I know people love squirrels, just be aware that when it rains, those peanuts just come right up through the ground. And of course, then the squirrel doesn't want it because it's wet. Darn little squirrels. Okay, there, I've wasted 17 minutes except for the, talking about that subject. So I have a haul. And I'm excited about it. So I made a video. I want to show you one of the best first. I love this line. A lot of people don't. I thought people were going to absolutely lose their mind when the Ursula came out, heavy and sparkly all over. But she's a big girl. She needs the sparkle. But Flounder is a little guy, but look at him. This is from the Diamond Collection from Disney. The last one that came out at the Disney store, and it was a rock candy, and it was Tinkerbell. And it was her regular rock candy sculpt, but she was dressed up with the glitter and stuff. I think Flounder looks so absolutely adorable. Now on the back, there's Flounder, and there's Sebastian. So I'm wondering if sometimes in the future they're going to do a Sebastian. I heard a rumor. I can't remember what character it was, but it wasn't a Disney character. I know they did Harley Quinn, which is wonderful. I have all of these, and you can still get the first one. You can still get Belle. You can pick most of them up, except I have stopped seeing the Maleficents, and of course those are that's the lady to want. Okay, I'm gonna hand you those. Thank you. Now I am very excited because this doggy completed my set of the Jetsons. Meet George Jetson, his boy Elroy, Jane his wife. I can sing me some theme songs. Yes, I can. Astro. He just the cutest thing about the show, one of the cutest things. So now I have him. I have, I have the three on the back, which is Rosie, George, and Astro. And I have from last year's San Diego Comic Con, the 3 packs of the Maid of Rosie in the pastel colors. I fell in love with that the minute I saw it. It was on the Funko shop, and at the time I didn't really understand how difficult it would be to get a Funko character out of the Funko shop on this auspicious day. But I did end up with one. I got a rock candy of, what's her name? Can't remember her name, but she's from Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Yeah, that one. So I thought, oh, I'll get that one. No, I didn't. I had to pay. I paid like $40 for it online. So that really wasn't that bad because I think it was 30, but I waited because I didn't know what to do at that time. I'd only been, I started in May, June, July. I was in 3 months. And people said it's crazy. Yeah. Okay, and I love this guy. This is a musician. It's another rock candy, or pop rocks as they call them. And Ed Sheeran, I just love this guy's voice. I don't like soft music. It's one sure way of putting me into a coma. I enjoy hard rock. The harder the better, the louder the better. My neighbors would probably hate me could they hear me, because I like to sing along. My front room is soundproof. You cannot hear anything. You can't hear me when I'm up there with the door closed, can you?
No.
Not unless I hit like a really bad high note. But there is the window in there, but it's double paneled. So you shut the window, or if it's raining, nobody's out there anyway. So I open the window, keep waiting for the old biddy across the street there to start complaining. There's not many of us back here, but we're kind of, well, she's way across the street. The lady over here works all the time. I don't know who lives there. It's all good. So yeah, we have fun. Oh, look, I stopped giving you these. You like Ed Sheeran too, don't you? Sheeran. This one I love because I think it was my oldest daughter. One of my daughters loved Rainbow Bright. And they made a Rainbow Bright. Oops. And there she goes. But I have an issue with Miss Bright. And it's Funko's fault, because I have to turn it this way for you to see Rainbow Bright. What would be wrong with switching places or moving her over and having this little guy named Twink move him over? You know? You know what I'm saying? Because I can't see Rainbow Bright. I hope they make more Rainbow Brights. And I hope these are available because I want to give my daughter one as soon as I can figure which daughter liked them. Heaven forbid I give them something they don't like. This one's for last. I don't know. Okay, this one. Hopper. It's either Hooper or Hopper, and you have to say it to know. Oh, we're just about ready to be pounced on. Hi, Callie. Go away. Yes, this is Hopper when he was in the Down Under. The Down Under? Yeah, he was in the Down Under. Oh, that's Miss Callie Alley. Come here. You always have to come in. Then you act like you don't like me. And you leave. I love you. Can you say hi to my friends? I know you think I'm talking to myself, but I'm not, I don't think. So, this is Hopper from the new Stranger Things wave. And included in that wave are these pops. And there is also another Steven that is a Hot Topic exclusive. So I'm thinking you guys probably should grab that one as soon as you can. The last weekend when we went looking for pops, they still had plenty of Stevens with the bandana when he's in the down under. And you know what happened to the Steve from last year's Comic-Con? He's over $100. I would love to have one. I have traders and a little bit of cash. This goes your way. Okay, I'm gonna just change hands. Oh boy. Okay, the last two I have are so good. I don't know which to show you first, but I think I'm gonna go with this one. Hello, Mermaid Deadpool. Oh, absolutely. I don't know why he's holding, I think that's one of those guns where they shoot fish. Is that one of those guns where they shoot fish? What's it called?
Spear gun.
Ah, a spear gun. He has a spear gun and he's a fish. Is a mermaid a fish? No, it's a cryptid. And I do believe in them. They're out there somewhere. We just haven't seen the whole ocean. Now, you know, this is brilliance on a plate right here. Just want to eat them all up. I hope we can get all these. You know, I hope they don't pull a, oh, San Diego Comic-Con coming out of the Funko shop. And they're not doing a pop-up shop in San Diego this year. So does that mean they're not going to be there, which would be really stupid, or they're going to be there back inside the con? Because that gets really crowded really fast with all the people in line trying to get their, I was gonna say, can you maybe wipe off the hair all over
Too
it?
late now.
Is
Fell in the goulash.
the goulash that I wouldn't eat even if I could. I made goulash one time. It wasn't too bad. I put too much sour cream. I'm trying to put my hair back and she won't move. Okay, this is my last one. I need both hands for this one. Oh, my little baby. I am such a sucker for a kitty cat. I really am. No, I wish you guys could have seen my Mickey Mouse. He was almost 20, I think, almost 19 when he passed away a few years back. We were on a cruise and we came home to find him passed away. At least, you know, I know a little bit about that. And he was just so funny. He was hilarious. He would, one time Bill brought me home. I know this is going to be like an hour long, just, you know, live with it. One time Bill brought us home some furniture. We were like really down on our luck. We didn't have any furniture to speak of. And Bill brought home this furniture they were going to throw away from the hospital. And it came from one of the waiting rooms, I guess. And it was purple, like a light plum, like a rotten plum purple. Well, the minute Bill put it down and left, because they were on their lunch hour, he and his friend, Mickey jumped up in it and just spread out. It was like his place. Well, when Bill came home, he shooed him out of it and sat down, and Mickey just was miffed. So next thing I know, Mickey's walking around the chair, and he gets to my side, and he jumps up and bops Bill right in the head. Bop! I'm like, Bill, he's been sitting there all day. Maybe he might want to move. Okay, this is my last one, so I got to tell that story. What are you doing?
That's why they throw it away.
Say hi, Bill.
Hi.
I'm a lucky woman. I am. I'm lucky. Could be worse. Trust me, I could still be married to one of my other husbands. Ooh, did I say that out loud? Okay, yeah. Amazon exclusive Pennywise came in the mail today. He has a little bit of problem right here because Amazon never heard of bubble wrap or even cotton or something. He just came in a box, flip-flopping all over the box. And so I believe that's how he got a little bit of damage. But it's okay because I love him and I'm going to show y'all what he looks like. Oops, oops. I'm anxious to get the other Pennywise, the one with the thing through his head. That one looks really cool. How many people ordered this? I waited when I saw it. I left that window open for a week and never caught it. And then somebody from the West Coast group said, "Oh, it's there," and I went and got them. And I felt bad because a few people missed them, and it was like right after I got mine. So this is Pennywise, the dancing clown, and Georgie's hand. Sad but true. You know, it is sad but true. They, except for maybe the teeth, I don't know. I don't remember what the teeth are. I think it's the same sculpt. They didn't have the blood down there and the teeth. But in the other sculpt, he's holding a balloon. Could that be? Am I completely off kilter with that? I don't know. Tell me. Always want them to move. I don't like bobbleheads, but I want them to move. Okay, we're going to have Mr. Bill, and I love that this is an Amazon exclusive because they don't do many exclusives. So we have a month, what is it, the 6th? A month and 3 weeks. So we have just under 2 months for San Diego Comic-Con. So y'all should start saving your money if you haven't already. And decide what your modus operandi will be. Me, myself, and I have always done it online for the whole the whole two things, actually 3, because the 4th be with you thing, I got a few pops that time, but not many. It's raining, so anything could be falling on the roof, including the squirrel falling out of the tree. He misses every once in a while, but I'm gonna do is it's what I've been doing. I did it for ECCC and it worked out okay. And I try to get what I can online, which is a sticky wicket to say the least. And then I subsidize the rest by trying to go into town and picking up the rest. I am not one for crowds. I am not one for pushing and shoving and seeing the worst humanity has to offer. That's not who I am. And that's why I live in a forest where nobody can get me. Can anybody get me here? No, Daddy won't let him get me. So anyways, that's that. I have talked for 34 minutes. My record is 4 hours, in which I explained Charlie Manson and the Manson family to my 11-year-old daughter. I know. World-class mom here. She asked me. I'm not sure she knew what she was getting into, but she asked me. All right, so I am done. I do want to say I just put up a new review last night, early this morning, over on my Tara's Independent Voice. And if you want to go see it, the name of the movie is The Jurassic Games, and it is just that. Try and beat the dinosaurs, and if you do, there's a prize in it for you. Something you might really like. And I will be putting up my review of Making Fun, the Funko story. Yeah, and I've got half another movie watched. I've got to work on my website. I have so much to do, and I love having a lot to do until I have it, and then I don't want it so much. But I do like coming here and talking to you guys. So this is Tara the Funkaholic telling you to all be good, nice, wonderful people. If worse comes to worse, email me. Put a message. Look me up on Facebook, Tara King, TerraKing, and tell me I'm so depressed. And I'll do what I can. But I promise you, if I can hit pretty hard. No? Yeah, he has bruises. Okay, so I am done, honest to goodness, and I just want to say everybody have a safe and sane weekend. It's going to be a good one. Happy hunting. I hope that you find the pop you want, and I, for myself, will be hunting from home. Somebody asked me to film a hunting video one time, and I go out and I film them, and I really feel like they're inferior somehow. So what I'm thinking about doing is showing how I really hunt, which is sitting here at the computer looking all through all the places where you can buy pops. All right, I am gone. I love you guys. Mwah. Oh, I didn't tell you. Did I tell you? No, I didn't tell you how to enter the sweepstakes if you're new here. Subscribe. You absolutely have to be subscribed. Hit notifications. Turn your notifications on. It's the little bell next to the red subscription button, which should be white because you subscribed. Then you need to possibly, this isn't a rule of the giveaway, but if you could thumbs up my video because that helps a whole lot, and right now it's all about helping. And then leave a comment below saying, hi, I'm here. And if you want to enter the sweepstakes, or excuse me, the giveaway, just tell me, hi, I would like to enter the giveaway. So that's it. I'm going. Bye-bye.